Professional sports had a record year in 2022. Big tech paid leagues lavishly for media rights, with Amazon beginning its $1 billion annual partnership with the NFL, and more recently, Alphabet inking a reportedly $2 billion deal here for NFL Sunday Ticket. Now, the deal's helping really push record sales in the industry. This is all headlined by Walmart heir Rob Walton buying the Denver Broncos for $4.65 billion. But can the industry repeat in 2023? Josh Schafer has been looking into it for us. And Josh, it's a hard act to follow. What should we expect?
Yeah, Shauna, surprisingly, the experts do think the industry will repeat and perhaps surpass that $4.65 billion number in 2023. And really, it comes down to the volume of teams for sale. So if we take a look here, you can see the Los Angeles Angels are for sale. The Washington Nationals are going to be for sale. The Washington Commanders, Manchester United. Now, those two names at the back end there would probably be what could maybe set a record when you think about Man U or the Washington Commanders. Forbes has reported that the Washington Commanders could potentially sell for maybe more than $7 billion, which would be significantly higher than that $4.65 billion number that we talked about. But I think really what it comes down to, and I thought an interesting quote that someone told me, Michael Rapkop, the founder and CEO of Sports Value Consulting, said, you know, it's not like it's crypto or an internet stock when we talk about sports. There's real value here and real earnings. And I think that that's interesting when we think about big tech's involvement, right? When we think about what Google and Apple and Amazon have done for sports this year. Amazon adding $1 billion, right, a year to that shared revenue. Now, potentially Google, if that $2 billion number is accurate, adding $2 billion to that shared revenue. And so that's something that 49ers president Al Guido had pointed out to me when he said, big tech is going to be what pushes this thing forward over the next 7 years, too. Think about the NBA deals coming up. If big tech likes what they see from the NFL right now, they're going to love it, and they're going to get involved in the NBA, too, and those valuations sport-wide. We just saw the Suns go for $4 billion to end the year.
Oh, they'll be involved. And speaking of big tech, if you keep Jeff Bezos involved with the potential Commanders sale, you're looking at well north of $7 billion. Ted Leonsis of Monumental Sports, rumored to be the likely purchaser of the Washington Nationals, already owns the Wizards and the Capitals and the Mystics. Now, obviously, media rights are the biggest piece of the pie right now, but advertising and gambling, are they subject to some pullbacks potentially if we see a recession?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch. So Guido's also the chairman and CEO over at Elevate Sports Ventures, which consults across all the sports leagues and has clients across every league and internationally too. And what he said is you might see a little bit of an ad pullback or maybe more selectiveness, right? We're going to see jersey patches in more areas this year. You're going to see helmets in more area, or helmets in the NHL, I should say. Bigger sponsors there. So really what we're seeing is there's just so much inventory now. So it's about finding clients, and maybe you're not going to see the Crypto.com deal repeat itself again.
Right.
But to add on to your Leonsis point, Dave, to finish out here, I think it's going to be interesting to see if Leonsis does buy the Nationals, because that's the other thing I talk with Guido about, is sort of the ownership group structure that we're seeing form in sports and how popular that's becoming. That would be the Wizards, the Nationals, and the Capitals, and NBC Sports Washington for Monumental Sports Entertainment.
And the WNBA team as well.
And the WNBA team, the Mystics. That's pretty much the entire city of Washington outside of the Commanders.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Well, it's going to be an exciting year, it sounds like. Lots that we are going to be talking about over the next 12 months. Josh Schafer, thanks so much.